What is up, everybody, and welcome back to, I can't believe I'm going to be saying this, you know, after so many years of not doing it, maybe like 2 years at least, the most. But anyways, guys, it's Clobberin time! That's right, we're back with more episodes of It's Clobberin Time, Retro Night, and even Burning Rubber. But this time around, we're doing It's Clobberin Time, and we are playing Injustice 2. It didn't have a subtitle, I guess, because Injustice had Gods Among Us. It's just Injustice 2. So what you're watching me is playing online. Believe it or not, there's still people playing Injustice 2 online. I found a couple of matches, and that's what you're watching for the background, the B-roll essentially for my voiceover. Injustice 2, you know, improved upon Injustice 1 by so many levels, adding more characters and more DLC characters as well. We had the Ninja Turtles, we got Hellboy, we got Raiden in there for whatever reason. I think Sub-Zero was in there too. It's like cool that you're adding the Mortal Kombat characters, but this is Injustice. Instead of those two characters, we should have had 2 more DC characters in there. But it improved upon everything. Gave some of the new, some of the superheroes new super moves as well. Story. Continuing on from Injustice 1, if you guys want to, you can find my playlist for the Injustice 1 storyline, and then you guys can play Injustice 2, considering Injustice 2 is on the Game Pass right now. I don't know if it's going to be currently on there because this video is coming out in March, but at the moment of me recording it, it's on there. So if you guys haven't played it, go. If it's still on there, I would recommend you playing it then. But yeah, Injustice, you know, is the whole, with Injustice, the first story. I'm going to give you a brief summary. Pretty much Superman was tricked into killing Lois Lane, who was pregnant at the time with his child. And he pretty much went evil. And Batman, as always, had to stop him. So yeah, man, it's been a long time since I've done one of these, so... let's start with fighting mechanics. Fighting mechanics were improved from the first one. A lot of people will probably disagree, but they were. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do now in the games and stuff like that. Fuck, my mind's going blank on a lot of this stuff. But you have a gear system. This was implemented into Mortal Kombat 11 as well. The gear system pretty much, you know, enhances the character, just, you know, somewhat. And it actually it is kind of like essentially almost like a pay-to-win thing, but you don't pay. You can still earn the gear by doing certain things and stuff like that. Or you can buy mother boxes from the material that you earn through fights and stuff like that as well. Or I think you can buy mother boxes as well. But anyways, that's how you get gear, through a loot box system essentially. And then you can put the gear on and check out the stats for the gear, see if it's better than the last piece of gear that you had or anything like that. So yeah, that's the gear system. And then we go into story. The story continues on from the last one. This one gets a lot bigger and better than the last one for sure. I'm not going to touch it much on the story, but pretty much Superman breaks out of his cell. Batman goes after him. Then they find out Brainiac. Yes, it was Brainiac. Yes, I was like, was it Brainiac or was it Darkseid? Because I think Darkseid's in this game. Well, anyways, they had to stop Brainiac, blah blah blah, from destroying the world as always. And then after that, Batman and Superman have their throwdown. Pretty much there's a good ending and a bad ending depending on which superhero you choose to take into that last fight. Either Batman or Superman. So you get either one of those, but the good ending will probably more than likely be the ending that they use for when Injustice 3 comes out, if it ever does come out. Who knows? WB is having a rough time right now with a lot of stuff, and they were even thinking about selling off NetherRealm Studios. Well, that's a rumor though. Who knows if that's true or not? But yeah. What else? Music's good. Music's good. It's a Warner Brothers game, so they have, you know, top-notch people working on that stuff. But they're also able to use like songs that they used in like the movies, like Batman and Superman and all that stuff. So you got that going for it. Oh, another cool thing that they added to this is the way to earn gears or different skins as well for characters is there's challenges. So you go, I can't remember where exactly it was on the menu, but there's a way to go to the challenges, and pretty much you choose a planet and you go to that planet and there's a certain challenge, and they were doing events when Injustice was going on too, where it had like certain things, but you choose your character, you can go in there, you earn points to keep going to the next part of the challenges on that planet that you chose, and you just continued on until you got to the last one and you earned your rewards from that and all that stuff. But that was a cool idea. It was unique as well for a fighting game to do something like that. I'm trying to think of anything else for this game. There's really hardly anything else I could think of for this game. It's just pretty much a, you know, it's a DC fighting game. That's pretty much what it was, and it still is. But it was a good one. It's not a bad one, because I've played a lot of bad fighting games before. So, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up on this one already. It's my first video back for It's Clobberin time. I didn't have much to go off of because I was just playing versus mode, which you do have online. You have ranked matches and all that stuff as well, which there's still people playing. I mean, if you guys watch this video in 2022 in March, maybe try it. Try to see if there's people playing. If not, at least play the story mode. That way, you know, you can play through it and earn some gear and stuff like that too. I mean, the gear's not going to do much good for non-online play, but you still have local co-op that you can play on. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. This has been It's Clobberin time. Retro out.
Robin. Superman. Fighters approaching Fortress of Solitude.
Why is my father still alive?
Sometimes we have to compromise.
Not as long as I'm around.
Begin. Superman wins. Green Arrow. The Flash. Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum.
My Earth's Flash would like a word. I can imagine what that word is. I tell you, but this is a family show.
Begin.